So as I was watching Lele Junior Kosha, the conversation between Junior Kanye as well as Nkululeko Nkeu, and they mentioned something very important, and that thing is it's something that I've been debating with a couple of my friends for a long time, is the issue of how black coaches in this country are being disrespected, man. And look, in fact, I don't want to take too long. I don't even want to go into depth with regards to that because I think, in fact, that's a conversation we've been having, right? And that's something we've been seeing for a long time, but it has never been addressed and it has never been resolved. But let's take one example. Look at Mamelodi Sundowns. Look at the scenario between Coach Mangoba Mngiti as well as Miguel Cardoso, right? So, Coach Mangoba, he took over the reins after Coach Rolani was actually surprisingly fired. You know what I was saying? That was a surprise. Then Coach Mangoba took over the reins, and then Sharp, he didn't last for he only lasted for half a season, right? Because Sundowns got knocked out in the MTN 8, as well as they got beaten by Makesi in the Carling Knockout Cup final. You understand? And that was a surprise. But Sharp, he was shown a door, right? He was shown the door. Sharp, take Miguel Cardoso for example, bro. This guy has already lost the Nedbank Cup twice. He was knocked out in the first round of the Carling Knockout Cup last year, right? And he was also knocked out of the MTN 8 by Orlando Pirates this season, right? And he lost the CAF Champions League final. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically 5 tournaments in which this guy has failed to secure despite winning the league. You understand what I mean? And currently Sundowns, they find themselves in second position, which is something very unusual by Sundowns standards. But the guy is still there. He's still being kept as a coach. And Sundowns are really not the Sundowns that we used to know. You understand? Maybe under Coach Mangoba, there were a few games where Sundowns looked a bit shaky, but bro, we knew that Sundowns were going to bounce back in eventual time, bro. You understand? They still stuck with their identity. They still stuck with their style of play. It's just the only problem was that Coach Mangoba was just dividing the team, bro. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So after losing 2 tournaments, he gets shown the door. Miguel Cardoso loses 5 tournaments, and he's still kept. Do you guys see what the issue is there? And Urulani Fesu, he led Sundowns to a record-breaking season, but he was still shown the exit. But look at Cardoso, bro. He's still there. Check the contrast, Fesu. It's all about skin color, nothing else.